In this video, I want to talk about the new insane spend requirement for a certain American Express welcome bonus. We have Bilt backtracking again and the possible new Wells Fargo card supposedly coming out today. Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. My name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel I cover US credit cards, personal finance, and luxury travel. If you like the sound of that, please subscribe, but let's get into it. Okay, so American Express has just doubled the spend requirement in order to get the welcome bonus on its personal platinum card. It went from spending $6,000 in 6 months to spending $12,000 in 6 months. That's $2,000 a month you have to put on the card to get the bonus. And it would suck even more if you could only find the standard welcome bonus of 80,000 points. Actually, one guy even shared an offer he found that was for 50,000 points for $12,000 in spending. Now, luckily, there is actually a higher bonus available through referral links, which is up to 175,000 points for that same $12,000 spend requirement. Now, this is one of those where you apply and then they give you an offer from probably as low as 80,000, maybe 50,000, all the way up to 175,000, okay, based on some secret algorithm that only Amex knows. But if you do get the 175,000 offer, I would say it's still probably worth it even with the $12,000 spend requirement. I mean, I've done bonuses with like $20,000 spend requirements on Amex business cards and got like 150,000 points, okay, which is less than 175. But, you know, if it was lower than 175, like you get 80,000 or 100,000, I don't think that's worth $12,000 in spend. You can try it for yourself if you like and see what you get offered. I'll put my Amex referral link down below. It gives you all the Amex cards, but you'll find the platinum in there under the gold, I think. And you can see if you're targeted for 175,000 points. But I just want to show you why it might not be worth it if you only get offered, say, 100,000, where you could get 75,000 points plus $250 travel credit on a Capital One venture with just a $4,000 spend requirement. And then separately, you could go and apply for a Chase Sapphire Preferred, and that's another 75,000 points for $5,000 in spend. And so those two together, you've got $9,000 spend requirement between them, and you get 150,000 points plus a $250 travel credit. That's roughly a comparable bonus for $3,000 less in spend. But there does seem to be a trend that welcome bonus spend requirements are getting higher. I just pulled up the Citi Strata Elite card to check out its bonus, and you have to now spend $6,000 for just 75,000 points. Could this and things like the recent doubling of the Amex Platinum spend requirements be in anticipation of lower profits in years to come? Trump's threat to cap credit card interest at 10%, for example, which although has no clear way that it can be enforced so far, but it does signal that the government is going to try to do something to help consumers, which actually would be great for people who are in debt, but it's bad for credit card points and miles enthusiasts. Anyway, let's move on to our next story, and that is that Bilt has had to send out another email correcting more mistakes with the Bilt 2.0 launch. So when signups opened up for the new Bilt 2.0 cards, there was a Point Sky offer for 5 points per dollar on all your spending in the first 5 days of having your new Bilt card after February 7th, up to 50,000 points. I assume it must be 5 days measured from your first transaction after February 7th, since what if your card doesn't arrive for use on February 7th? Actually, no, it seems that that's not the case. It is 5 days starting from February 7th, since the Points Guy mentions that if you don't have your physical card by then, you can use your virtual card. And actually, this deal was only available for 1 day anyway, from January 14th to 15th, so all the people who applied should have physical cards by now anyway. But some people reported that they phoned up to ask Bilt reps if the offer was active on their account, and the telephone rep actually said that the offer was not attached to their account, like this guy. And he fixed it by literally emailing one of the executives at Bilt. Look, there's his email address right there. But now it seems that Bilt has fixed the problem by just giving everyone 5 points per dollar for the first 5 days. Like this person on Reddit who says that he didn't sign up through the Points Guy's link, but he received an email anyway confirming that he will be earning 5 points per dollar from February 7th for 5 days. And this is another funny one I saw while I was researching this. This guy says his Bilt package came, but they forgot to actually put the card in there. Anyway, let's get back to what we're actually talking about. So It could be that there was some kind of software problem with attaching a special deal for certain cardholders and not others. So maybe they just solved it by just giving everyone 5 points per dollar. I'm sure that is actually the outcome that everyone would hope for, okay? And I guess we will start getting more data points on whether this is the case or not when this all goes live on February 7th. And guys, if you're interested in earning Bilt points, all right, not getting their credit cards necessarily, but just earning their points, and you haven't been part of Bilt before, do check out the Bilt dining program in the links below. It gets you 3 extra points on top of what you earn on your credit card at restaurants that are in their program. So if you were to use the Amex Gold, for example, at a Bilt restaurant, it would be 4 points from Amex and 3 from Bilt for a total of 7 points per dollar. Do check it out in the links below. It doesn't cost you anything. Kind of a no-brainer. Just be sure to link a card so that you can actually earn points. All right, now let's move on to our final story of the day, and that is this new Wells Fargo card. Now, rumors of a new Wells Fargo card swirled around recently when a Doctor of Credit reader went into a Wells Fargo branch and was told by a banker that they had a new card coming out on February 6th. Now, he speculated that they might have just got mixed up with the Bilt launch, or maybe not. But today is actually February 6th, and although I haven't seen anything public yet, Doctor of Credit did post this list of benefits of a possible new card. I don't know where they got this information from. Maybe it was another leak or whatever. They normally say where they get it from, but this time they didn't. Could have just been someone directly emailing them. But these benefits actually look very similar, and Doctor of Credit say this themselves. They look very similar to a rebranded Autograph Journey card with a 100,000 points in-branch offer. So I'm interested to know, is this just a new in-branch offer for the Autograph Journey? Like, forget even a rebranded version. It's just maybe there was a 100,000 point offer coming out on February 6th in branch. And that card, the current online welcome bonus, is just 60,000 points. So it would make sense that, the banker knew that an in-branch offer for 100,000 points was coming and told the person to wait, and then just said, something new is coming, and maybe it wasn't a new card, it was just a new offer on that card, okay? Yeah, kind of seems reasonable. So let me know, actually, in the comments if you've tried today or tomorrow or whenever going into a Wells Fargo branch and seeing if there is any kind of elevated offer available for the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey. All right, guys, that's the video for today. It's Friday. It's been a long week, so that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Do check out the Amex offers in the links below. The link is for all Amex cards, but if you want to find the gold or the platinum, they're all in there. Also, check out the Bilt dining program to earn 3 points per dollar extra on top of what you earn on your credit card at all their restaurants in their program. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.